Happy Wednesday, Freight family. What is going on? It's me, Brianna Cobb. I am here joining you live in the middle of Hurricane Milton from Orlando, Florida. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I am super excited about tonight's topic. But before I do, I want to take a moment to thank all of the transportation service providers, all the truckers, all the owner operators out there who are really contributing to the recovery after the last Hurricane Helene, and who are on standby for this one. It is looking pretty dark outside, but I have managed to maintain power and a signal to reach you guys. I really appreciate you guys dropping in. Do me a favor, type in the chat where you're at, where you're located. Prayers for you if you're in Georgia, if you were in the path of Helene, or if you are in the path of Milton. Again, if I get shut down in the middle of this, it's probably because my power went out, but I'm here to serve you guys, the members of Dispatch Masters. You've been here riding with me for the past 4 going on 5 years now, and all I really want to do is just give back into you. So let's start with today's presentation, right? The freight flow system. I'm extremely excited to discuss this in depth. This is the number one trucking company blueprint to more freight. But before we dive into this, who the heck am I, right? Who am I? For anyone who's watching, who's new to the community, who I may have just met or became friends with the other day, my name is Brianna Cobb. I'm the founder and CEO of Luxury Logistics, Supply Chain Scale. I have been in the industry for the past 4 to 5 years. And it started off really at the onset of COVID with a small trucking company. You know, my partner at the time, we had a hot shot. I was dispatching. I had a community. I built a space, a safe space for dispatchers to meet up in the morning. Shout out to you guys if you're watching. And it's quickly blossomed into a 50,000 member space. So with that asset-based trucking company, that was right after I graduated from college, like right on the onset of COVID, 2019, 2020. But after I graduated from college, it really started to blow up. So many people reached out to me that were looking for solutions, looking for help. And of course, I'm here to answer any questions that you guys may have. Since then, I've done a ton of work in the logistics and supply chain space. I have a global team of logistics partners. I'm a official corporate contractor and consultant for major corporations, one previously being Shipwell, and I've helped over 800 trucking and transportation companies get started in the industry. Do me a favor, type any questions you have in the chat, and I'll be sure to answer them. Hey, Gordon, you're in Florida. I hope you're staying safe. Where are you located? Hey, DeCarla, Lorenzo, thank you. Yeah, I'll try my best to stay as safe as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I won't take up too much of your night. And again, this is really the number one trucking company blueprint. I'm going out of my way, out of my Milton hurricane preparations to give you guys free game. Why? Because why wouldn't I? Because why wouldn't I want to see you succeed? Why wouldn't I want to help you get to that next level? And if all you have to do is join me on live, on Facebook Live, then why not, right? So let's dive into how you can make a whole lot more money without lots of additional time and effort. And I hope you guys can see my screen. Boom. These are the top ways to find more freight. These are the biggest lead generators for freight that I have seen over the past 4 to 5 years. This is what I use for my clients and myself on a daily basis, right? Professional websites and web presence. You want to make sure that you have a funnel set up, that you have something that is measuring, that's connecting all of this inbound traffic. Sales-CRM, and we'll go over these more in depth. LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you have to be on LinkedIn. Instantly.ai, Apollo.io, Applify.com, D7LeadFinder.com, and GoMotive Fleet Management Systems. Now, again, I'm going to break all these down for you step by step. A lot does go into this. You want to make sure that you know what you're doing whenever you get into these lead generation systems. So let's dive into the first one, Sales-CRM. This is a screenshot of their dashboard, but here's a quick step-by-step guide on how to implement it as a trucking company. So you want to make sure you're signing up for these free trials. Take advantage of these tools as a new and upcoming business. Schedule a demo with the reps to make sure that you're getting a personalized walkthrough, and set up your company profile with them as you would on an official tax document. You want to import and organize existing data. And this is extremely hard for truckers because a lot of the times it's it's a struggle for them to stay organized digitally, at least, right? They may have a book of business handwritten in their truck, but Sales-CRM, it's a digital platform. So we need all of this data to be electronic. You want to make sure that you prepare spreadsheets of your current shippers and carriers and brokers. Use Sales import feature to upload your data in about 5 minutes. Utilize the duplicate prevention feature to maintain a clean database. So this to remove any duplicates that you have in your contact list, right? After that, after you get set up, you're going to set up a shipper sales process. So you're going to specifically look for shipper profiles based on their specific shipping needs and based on the type of equipment and commodity that you're working with and that you've hauled in the past. Shut up the shot clock feature to automatically unassign inactive leads. You don't want to continuously follow up with people who aren't interested. And create a system for storing notes and setting follow-up reminders. Next, you're going to implement a carrier sales process. This is extremely, extremely important for those who are looking for carrier leads, right? Import your carrier database using MCs to prevent duplicates. Set up a system to capture and track preferred lanes. Create a process for matching those carriers with those preferred lanes and compatible shippers. You want to make sure that you have communication tools. So Sales Dash, again, is you want to make sure you understand how to use these apps. This dashboard may look really confusing at first glance, but once you have all of your information inputted, once everything is customized to meet your business and your operations, it's really, really easy to do. So connect Sales Dash with your email provider, Gmail or Outlook. If you have an AOL or Yahoo, please make a Gmail or an Outlook. Set up Ring Central integration for click to dial and call recording features, and configure Postmark for bulk email and sequencing capabilities. So there is a ton that goes into it. A lot of these CRMs, a lot of these apps, they do have the capacity to integrate with one another. So you will find overlap between the two. But that really comes with as you grow your business, right? As you make sure you're leveraging your book of business and you're matching your network, because you want it to be a no-brainer for people to work with you. Let's move on to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Again, you got to make sure you have a professional LinkedIn account, something that is up to date with a professional headshot, something that has a well-written bio, accurate previous work experience and education, and you want to make sure you're connecting with everyone who is in your network. So gift wrapping for your LinkedIn Sales Navigator, everyone who is in your network. And again, LinkedIn Sales Navigator is a paid subscription. I don't believe they have free trials. You may be able to look one up, but I haven't seen any that I know of. So you want to make sure you decide on a specific commodity or freight type. Start in your local area where your carrier is based out of, and then expand from there. Search shipping managers, transportation managers, warehouses, manufacturers, distribution centers. Create and save a list of contacts. Make sure you're tagging them, right? And connect with them on LinkedIn. Send them an introductory message. Verify their contact is correct. Move them into your CRM system. Again, make sure you're tagging them in constant follow-up using email and messages. Awesome. Again, Gordon, stay safe in Florida. I don't know where you're located, but please make sure you're staying safe. You know, I want everyone who's out there experiencing the wrath of Milton to hunker down and please be somewhere safe. Do not be on the road. But let me get back into this. So boom, LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You want to start by defining your ideal customer profile. Again, who are you looking for? What type of shipper are you looking to work with? Is your driver willing to put in overtime? Are they comfortable driving on the weekends, during holidays, right? During those peak hours? But when you're in your specific LinkedIn Sales Navigator and you're defining your ideal customer profile, you're doing this specifically in your settings, right? Click Sales Preferences and select your target criteria. Again, where you're based out of, the industry that you're looking for, the company size that you'd like to work with, and the function. Now, remember, when it comes to company size, the larger the corporation, the more likely that corporation already has an active brokerage division in their company. For example, Walmart has a brokerage division. DSV has a brokerage division. They're shippers and brokers, right? So make sure that you're keeping your options open and your mind open to whatever possibilities may come your way. Use advanced search to find prospects. Make sure you're clicking on advanced search in the top menu and use the keyword filter, title, and company so that way you have the most effective searches for future use. Now, all of this is in an attempt to build your lead list. You're going to review those search results and save that as a lead. You're going to then create custom lists for different types of prospects, potential shippers, potential brokers, potential carriers. Add notes to these leads with relevant information if you connected with them in the past, and engage with prospects. Use icebreakers, send them a DM, interact with their content, go to their profile, like their post, right? Share their message. You can also use InMail to reach out to them directly. Here is Instantly AI. This is one of my favorites. I love them because you're able to infinitely scale your outreach with unlimited accounts. So it's basically automated outreach, right? And here's a quick overview of how you can use it for trucking companies. So again, you sign up for the free trial, complete your account setup, schedule a demo with a rep, but start by building your lead database. And again, this information should be easy to find or easy to source. You're looking for Excel data sheets or Word documents with a specific shipper name, broker name, contact information, and the load or load number that they were moving, and it's a description of the type of freight, where it picked up, where it delivered, right? And if you can't find this information, the drivers have it. It's stuffed in their email junk folder as a BOL somewhere, right? And it may be your job to onboard to their company and find this information. So just make sure this is it sounds easy, but this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. So you want to make sure that you're timing, you want to make sure that you're charging for your time correctly. Build your lead database. Use Instantly's B2B lead database to find potential clients. Search for logistics managers, supply chain directors, procurement officers. Focus on industries that frequently need trucking services, manufacturing, retail, especially agriculture. Import any existing leads that you have from other sources. Set up email accounts. Again, you want to make sure that you have an email domain that matches your business name. You don't want to continue using @Gmail or @Outlook for the remainder of your business, right? Use Instantly's deliverability network to improve email deliverability, and then create email campaigns. Now, they have an awesome campaign builder with a ton of templates. You want to make sure that you're optimizing your subject line, your pre-header, and not only that, the time and date that you're sending out these emails, right? I'm sure you all notice that you get more emails at a specific time during the day, or more spam texts at a specific time during the day than others. So keep that in mind. Leverage personalized features. Use merge tags to include the recipient's name. You want to make sure that it's personalized, and segment your list, again, based on industry or tag. Protect your deliverability. What are you doing to make sure that your emails do not bounce? Use the email validation feature to verify the accuracy of your lead list. Automate your outreach. Determine the best time to send these emails and scale your outreach. Gradually increase the number of emails as you refine your process, and specifically target the ones that are opening and clicking with the emails that you're sending out. So you want to integrate this with your workflow, right? You have a ton of business tools that you're utilizing already, or maybe you're just relying on, again, Google Docs and Sheets. But regardless, you want to make sure that you're adding this to your SOP or whatever document you're using to write down your business practices, and then maintain compliance and best practices. Apollo is another one of my favorites. Here's a screenshot of their dashboard. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to use it for trucking companies. You want to set up your account, sign up for a demo, meet with a rep. Make sure that you're utilizing account search. Use those same features, those same filters, those same tags, those same industries, those same demographics that we talked about earlier. Make sure that you're leveraging Score and Signals. They do rate their businesses by credibility. So use that feature and optimize your inbound leads. You don't want to continue to chase cold traffic. Implement sales engagement strategies. You want to have a personalized email sequence for different type of prospects. We talked about this. And manage meetings and deals. You want to lead calls. You want to lead leads to book a call with you. Your CTAs on your emails should be to your calendar. That's how you engage with your leads, right? That's how you meet with them one-on-one. You want to send reminders for that meeting that they scheduled on your calendar, right? And then utilize conversation intelligence. Make sure you're asking painstaking questions to get to the root of their problem and figure out how you can make your solution a no-brainer offer. Analyze performance and culture team and implement workflow automations. Integrate with your existing stack. Continuously refine your approach and ensure compliance and data hygiene. Amplify, here's a screenshot of their dashboard. Again, same exact idea, guys. I'm sure you get the point. Is your business at this level where you're utilizing these lead generation strategies? If it's not at this level, is this the reason why? Because you're not utilizing lead generation strategies? These are questions that you guys need to be asking yourselves. Other than the search parameters that you're using on the load board, what are you doing to actively scout and find clients? What are you doing to actively scout and grow the value and worth of your network other than looking on the load board, right? So again, all of these tools essentially have the same features. Go Motiva is awesome. It's trucking specific. Here's a screenshot of their dashboard. It's the same exact concept, right? You want to make sure that you're being more descriptive when it comes to your fleet size and your operations. Set up your Motive account with a rep, sign up for a demo if they have it, install GPS tracking into your driver's cell phones, implement the AI dash cams. They need to have that in case they get in an accident. Set up real-time tracking, configure maintenance tracking, implement ELD compliance features, set up fuel management, integrate dispatch features, implement driver safety programs, and train your team. Optimize operations, leverage this data for business growth, and continuously evaluate and adjust your business practices. Now, here is a quick case study of current trucking companies using these systems, right? You can see the gross revenue and how it continues to soar the longer these businesses use these CRMs. And again, what is this? What is a CRM? What are these tools? They're lead generation assistance tools, right? Some of them have AI, some of them have CRM capabilities, some of them have ELD, right? But these case studies, the numbers don't lie. So if you guys want to learn more about any of these tools or you have any questions, schedule a call with me or my team to speak with a logistics growth advisor. Comment if you guys would like to join the 30 days trucking loaded challenge next week. I'm so excited. This is just a sneak peek of what that's going to include. We will talk about that more next week. Again, if you guys are joining me from Florida, the Carolinas, Georgia, or anywhere in the path of Milton or Helene, please stay safe, stay dry, and I will see you guys again next week. Thank you for joining me, Lorenzo. Hey, Diego, what's good? Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys again next Wednesday.